So, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Let's turn the camera on. Hi, good morning. Right, I'm not dressed yet. Gosh, isn't that terrible? I also haven't put the radio mic on yet, which I'm gonna do. So, bear with me while we can have a little chat about exercise. What happened, you ask? I wonder. First of all, well, I got sidetracked, right? There's another video that I'm going to be working on self-defense, and the layout of the cameras and the text and the stuff all is different. All is different. So here we go. Whee! Here we go. Get that. And then we try and stick it on the belt. Well, not the belt, but the trousers, whatever. Which is not easy. It's not one of those sort of spring-loaded clips, right? Then we put that there. Try not to hang myself with the mic. This is the stuff, right? This is the stuff that professionals do before the video, so that it looks like really seamless. Oh, by the way, this clip is so blooming strong, it's going to just eat its way through things eventually, I think. Right, let's see if we can put that out there. Oh, it's exciting. Right, exercise. Yeah, you should do it every day like I do. Oh, gosh. Right, now this is the important bit. I'm going to switch the microphones over. Here we go. Turn the main mic. Talk amongst yourselves. I haven't turned the microphones on. Right. So, here we go. We turn the receiver on. That's the receiver on. Now, the microphone has a button somewhere. Well, it actually has 3 buttons. You have to press the center one. And there we go. That's working now. Right, so now we can turn the big microphone off. And we've got the small microphone on. Ta-da! And it only took like a week. How long did it take? Oh, it only took 2 minutes. That's all right. Right, let's start. Let's start with the feet. I know we do it often, but we'll do it today. Oh, yes. So, busy day, morning of Tai Chi. Then I've got swimming. And then I've got all afternoon setting up. You know what else I forgot, of course? Unless you want to be here listening. This is going to be an epic video, isn't it? Listening to me yabber helps if I start the timer, doesn't it? There we go. Right. Switch to the other foot, toe and heel. Just in case you haven't been with me before, what we're doing is raising the toe and then raising the heel, letting the body rock. Rock the body. And then switch to going side to side. We didn't do side to side with the other foot, so we'll go back to that in a minute. Okay, go to the other foot. Ignore the dings for a minute. We'll catch up with them later. Sorry, the later family story to do with traveling in America. Right, arm and leg and arm. Nicely, gently rising up. The audio seems to be okay. It was certainly good yesterday, or better yesterday, as far as I could tell. Obviously, if the audio from the radio mic that you saw me so elegantly affixed to my person and eventually remembered to turn on. If the audio from the radio mic is not good, or if it's excellent, or if it's somewhere in between, please, please, please do let me know. Delighted to get feedback on the technical side. And obviously, any other feedback, comments, your life history, your bank details. No, I'm only kidding about the bank details. Anything you want to share with me, happy to receive. And relax feet, shoulder width, turn the waist, let the hands float around the body. As you do that, consciously relax the legs, sitting down and backwards slightly. Keep going when it goes ding. It's gone ding, keep going. Waist is doing the work, the waist is turning, the arms are floating around the body. You can also turn the head from side to side, but it's the waist that you should be concentrating on. So it's the waist turning the body, not the head turning the body. Bring the feet in slightly, the legs bend and straighten, and you use, gosh, it's going to be difficult to speak English today. It's going to be the up and down motion in the legs that powers the arms through the gentle arc that they swing through. The arms and the shoulders need to be relaxed, and the more relaxed they are, the better this movement will be. I'm just going to step into camera slightly. Hello, camera. There we go. Nice and relaxed. I mean, the legs are working, but the rest of the body is relaxed. That's what I mean. And change, so one leg, then the other leg, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling, and the waist turning, and the result is this diagonal sort of movement of the arms. You may wonder, you may not, you may know, you may wonder, what's the point of a gentle exercise session? Shouldn't I be doing a 63-mile run, lifting 3 cars above my head, you know, weight training, aerobics, all the good stuff, yeah? The answer is, A, for some people that's not possible, but B, for everybody, gentle exercise is more sustainable. And feet wider, circle the hips. And if you are doing gentle exercise and your body enjoys it and you get a mild endorphin rush, you can do it, change direction, you can do it every day. Whereas if you go to the gym and you hit the weights, then you need a recovery day. You can go running every day, of course, but running does impact change to side tipping. Nice and gentle, not stretching, just letting the body go through a range of motion. But running can be, and there are ways to mitigate it, but running tends to be harsh on the knees and the ankles, possibly the hips as well, because it's an impact exercise. And then gently bending forwards and backwards. Now, I know when we do this exercise often, we roll the shoulders. I'm not rolling the shoulders, I'm just concentrating on bending the upper spine forwards and backwards. The head's going backwards a little bit, but I'm not really emphasizing that either. I'm just working the upper spine. Now, gentle circles with the whole body. Well, the whole upper body. Change direction. Straighten up, bend the legs, circle the shoulders. Change direction. Oh, you'll notice that I often look down when I'm rolling my shoulders. I don't really know why I do that. It just feels more comfortable in the neck. Sometimes having the head straight just makes my neck a little bit uncomfortable, so I relax it. But it may not be a good thing. That may be me giving in. Yes, sorry. Circles of the arms, fairly slowly. No rush. The legs are relaxed, knees slightly bent, sitting backwards slightly. I'm not doing the bouncy leg thing. We may get to that later. I have in the last couple of minutes changed direction. I have in the last couple of minutes actually, God, why aren't my teeth working today? I have actually formulated. It's not my teeth, it's my brain. I have actually formulated a plan. We're going to do about 15 minutes working from the feet up towards the head, and then we're going to do another 15 minutes working from the feet up to the head. You'll see, it makes sense. Upper part of the arms static, lower part of the arms, forearms doing circles. Change direction. Tuck the elbows in, circle the hands, try and relax the legs a bit more, sit down a bit more. Change direction. Yeah, going back to my thoughts on gentle exercise, sustainability. You want to be able to exercise if you have, well, not if you have the time. We all have the time. It's can we utilize the time. We all want to exercise. Sorry, just thinking what I wanted to do next. Oh yes, I know. Just put your hands out in front, clench. Let me just come in, show you what I'm doing. I'm clenching my fingers together. This time my hands are just straight out in front. It's unusual to have the hands completely straight, but it helps for this exercise. Finger strength, grip strength, very important. Keep going when it goes ding. And I've lost the other thought train. The train has left the station. The train has derailed. If I think about what I was thinking about, I will say it again, or I will finish the thought. If the thought remains elusive, then so be it. You're here to exercise, not to listen to me yabber. You do know about breathing in and out through the nose if possible, don't you? And relax, head in a nice, gentle U shape, hands down. So I'm just adjusting the mic. Because if it's under the jacket, which it was, then you'll hear the rustling of the jacket. If you have, I apologise for that. Keep the head going in nice, gentle U shapes. Look all the way round one side, all the way round the other, twisting and stretching the neck. Trying to keep the legs relaxed, knees bent, sitting back, pelvis tucked under, breathing in and out through the nose if possible. Keep going when it dings. Okay, we're nearly at the end of the, what I'm going to call the first half, although it won't be strictly a half. And then we're going to go back to the legs. So, weight on one leg, circle the knee. We're now going to start with the legs again, come up the body again, doing some different exercises, maybe some similar ones as well. We will see how it goes. We sort of finished the first section at the 14-minute mark according to the timer. So the second section, surprise, surprise, will be 16 minutes. Obviously, if you want to stop, you've done 14 minutes of exercise, change direction. And I think I remember the train that pulled out of the platform a bit early. I was just going to say about doing exercise 7 days a week. I used to think that was impossible. I now find that it's actually quite easy, and that's not just doing my daily exercise routine, that's doing some Tai Chi, and most days, not every day, most days swimming, a whole range of things. Change to the other foot, circle the knee. It's about things becoming a habit and finding the time to do things. The time is there, you just have to acknowledge that maybe fitness is better than sitting in front of the couch watching the telly. Nothing wrong with sitting on the couch, not in front of the couch. Change direction. Sitting on the couch, not in front of the couch. You can sit in front of the couch if you want to. Sitting on the couch watching telly. It's good to have rest time, don't get me wrong, I do that too. But too much exercise is probably less bad for you than too much resting. Although I don't have the statistics on that, so who knows? Maybe a couple of generations from now, feet, foot, leg, that thing, knee, leg and arm up and out to the side. Maybe a couple of generations from now that or a couple of weeks, who knows, they'll discover that the best thing for a long and healthy life is to sit on the couch or the sofa or the settee or whatever else you call it, eating all day long. Other direction, out to the side, around to the front. Although I doubt it. There is quite a compelling body of evidence that says if you want a long and healthy life, unless you are very lucky genetically, and maybe even then, you need to work on your body. You need to keep it fit. Change to the other arm and leg, up to the front and around to the side. And of course, if you're watching this video, you're with me. You're on my side. You agree about exercise, out to the side and around to the front. You're doing more. Well, I say if you're watching the video, obviously if you're sitting down on the settee or the couch or the sofa just watching it, that's kind of different. But assuming you're doing the exercises along with me, then you're part of the solution, not part of the problem, as the saying goes. Okay, feet slightly wider, slightly bigger circles we should be able to do now than we were doing before, a little bit more limber up, keep the legs relaxed, knees slightly bent, ankles and hips nice and relaxed, circling the upper body, circling the hips, sorry, thinking ahead, we'll get to circling the upper body. Change direction. Sorry, I'm just thinking my radio mic is in front, and if we start doing big circles, it's going to come a cropper, isn't it? Let's try putting it to the side. Because if I bend down in front, my apologies, go the other way, change direction. There we go, that's got it. Bigger circles. Yeah, my apologies for that. I was just thinking I want to do big body circles, and when I bend to the front, I probably stab myself with the microphone's aerial. That's my sense of humour, you see. You're doing exercise, you have a radio mic so you can chat to people, and you change direction, big circles now. You stab yourself to death with the aerial of the radio mic. I am exaggerating, by the way. The radio mic aerial is flexible. So I don't think it would do more than just break if I bent too far. We will see. Anyway, the radio mic is working well at the moment. Now, once the dinger goes dong, keep the upper body, take the upper body in big circles. As big as you can manage. Comfortably. Change direction. Change direction. I think I've said before, I always find the first big circle after a change of direction is slower. That's fine. Change direction. Going to stay with the lower part of the body and do diagonal raises of the leg and arm. Well, I mean, obviously the arms are not part of the lower body, but switch to opposite side, leg and arm, but both going across the center line of the body. So they're going in opposite directions diagonally. Same side, double lift, up and then up a bit more. Trying to keep the body fairly square to the front, but the leg moving diagonally. Leg and arm. Arm and leg. Leg and arm. Both of them. Double. Switch to opposite sides. One going, one arm. You know. Arm on one side, leg on the other side. But with the double diagonal raise. And relax. Now we'll do the exercise that we didn't do before. We roll the shoulders forwards and backwards. Here, I'm actually concentrating on the movement in the shoulders. I'm allowing the upper spine to bend, and I'm allowing the head to go forwards and backwards, but I'm concentrating on that shoulder movement. I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to let the legs relax. Shoulders forward, then pull them back. Forward, pull them back. So really increase that range of motion. Really work the shoulders. Don't neglect the spine or the neck, but shoulders are the thing. And relax. Feet slightly wider, hips side to side, legs relaxed. The movement of the hips driving the arms around in this side to circular motion. So the side to side element is being helped by the hips. Change direction into the arms, hips still leading the way. I think we'll do an extra exercise. I wasn't thinking of doing this, but let's do a slightly more complex version of that one. Let's do figures of 8. So we're going around. Well, you can see what I'm doing. The arms are roughly parallel, the arms are relaxed, the waist is turning, the hips are moving a little. Change direction. You may find, like me, that one direction is much easier than the other. That's fine, just something to work on. Still, these sort of figures of 8. And relax. Chin forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Relax, tilt, etc. You can bring the hands up. Sorry, I was looking for the radio mic again. It's in the wrong place, or the actual microphone. Head forwards and back. I do apologise for the delay at the beginning. I will try and keep going with the head. I will try and be prompter, more on time tomorrow. By the way, I say I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, in the sense that part of my whole philosophy is to be gentle with yourself. So when you do something like I did, lose track of the time, go side to side. So head vertical, moving the whole head side to side. When you do something like get somewhere a couple of minutes late, okay. My family used to have a saying, I'm sure it's not their saying, but I remember it from growing up, which is, it's better to be 10 minutes late in this world rather than 20 years too early in the next. And you only have to see how some people drive, or indeed just how some people rush through their lives, as if it was a race to get to the end. I would suggest with your life, it's the quality of the journey that's important. So be kind to yourself. Which ones haven't we done? Let's do the turny one. The turny one, there's a technical question, chin down to chest, turning the head side to side. Otherwise, from here on in, known as the turny one. Trying also to relax my legs a bit more. Keep going. And relax the arms and the head in a gentle, slow U shape. And relax and give yourself a little shake. That's, well, it is now 31 minutes, so well done. Thank you. Thank you. Have a lovely, super, wonderful, every other word you can think of that's good day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.